Here we are with a very dapper GOAT, the greatest of all time, Mr. Rickey Carmichael. How you doing today, Rickey?
Well, I'm great. Just glad to be here at Anaheim. Press conference kicked off and underway. The guys just started riding, so we're here checking it all out, to listen to everyone's stories. Kind of the Chad Reed always jokes around, but yeah, it's funny to listen to everybody. Man, I feel great, never felt better. There wasn't too much of that this year, but happy to see everyone and all the smiling faces.
Well, speaking of that, you had a great question for Chad. You asked him what has really changed from when he started. He said he was happy to see you sitting in the chair rather than on the bike. Let me ask you the same question. How have you seen this sport evolve?
Well, the talent level is definitely higher. The parity is it's way up there. You know, there's 5, 6, 7, 8 guys that can legitimately win a Supercross. It really wasn't like that in my day. Not taking anything away from the guys that I race against, because I had the utmost respect for them. There's a lot of guys that can win now, so that makes it tougher. I don't think that the consistency is there like it used to be, because there's so much parity. So it's kind of like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't kind of thing. But nevertheless, it makes for great racing, and that's what the fans want to see.
Excellent. Tell me about your new role, a full-time move to the booth this year.
Yeah, I'm excited for the opportunity to be in the booth full-time this year. I got massive boots to fill from one of my great friends, Chef Emig, and I'm going to do the best I can to represent the sport and to try to improve every single weekend to bring the best performance I can to the viewers.
When you come back here to Anaheim, everybody feels the magic, another season starting. Is there a part of you that wishes you were still on a motorcycle?
There isn't any part of me that wishes I was on a motorcycle at this level anymore. I was very fortunate and was able to do fun things, and I got out healthy, and those days are long gone for me.
What don't you miss? Now, a story I've heard about you, I heard you were wearing out practice bikes left and right. You put so much time in back then. What don't you miss?
Well, I think what don't I miss is the the entourages that came along with all your competitors. But I will tell you, I do miss the regimen and being accountable for your training, riding, and race results. I do miss that, and of course I miss the fans. But as I get a little bit older, I appreciate this a lot more than I did, and it's fun to come to the races.
Are there certain nights where you feel like, man, I know I could still turn a fast lap?
It was for a little while, first 2 or 3 years, but now not even a thought.
Excellent. What's the best advice you could offer anybody in any form of motorsports? You've been so successful, you're considered the greatest of all time. What advice could you give somebody?
Well, I think my only advice would be to do the best you can, and don't ride over your limit. Stay within your limits, because if you try to be someone you're not, that's when bad things happen. So just do the best you can and enjoy yourself.
If I made you pick one all-time greatest memory in your career, is there one you can single out?
You know what? I've had a lot of great moments in my career, and I think there's several that stack up evenly. And anytime you do anything for the first time, it's really special.
Very cool. Anything you'd like to add, Rickey?
I'd like to thank all the fans for your support, and looking forward to a great 2019 Monster Energy Supercross Series.
Thanks a lot. We can't wait to hear you every single race. I know a lot of people are really pumped about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.